One interesting fact is that all of us humans forget what we learn in less than 6 days, at least say 90% of it in less than 6 days if you don't apply it immediately. So it's important from the skills gap point of view to create micro learning engage enablement, right? So how do I use so and so app when I'm actually inside that app? I'm trying to perform a new process. If I'm trying to perform a payroll process, if I'm trying to perform a HR enablement, HR assistance or HR help desk kind of use case. So how do you just in time provide the right knowledge to perform the task and also enable them step by step how to do it. So we believe that kind of approach will solve significant digital skills problem today, where you're not supposed to have an expectation that you know everything from day one. It's okay to start your work and you will be enabled just in time. You have an assistant, by the way. Don't worry, you don't have to learn everything as long as you know your domain, as long as you know how to, what it means and having those soft human skills, whether it's empathy, whether it's connect, whether it's collaboration, whether it's learning and the aptitude. Technology is something that we will take care of, right? So look at this from the broader point of view, the skill gap. So one staggering statistics for any is 3.7 billion people are still offline, right? And if you look at from diversity and inclusion, there are varied profiles of people who don't have access to technology the way that a lot of privileged people have access to technology. So how do you bring a next billion people into the digital workplace? How do you enable different, digital quotient people at work to succeed? So that's exactly where we believe digital enablement, just-in-time enablement, will help a lot to diversify your talent profiles, bring more, next-gen talent into the workplace, solve this great attrition problem, and also enabling them at work to succeed day to day by taking the real-time feedback from them. So it's a huge step forward in terms of one addressing the digital skill gap from at the same time at workplace enablement point of view.
Yeah, I wanted to ask what that statistic was again. How many billion people?
3.7 billion people are still not connected, to internet or connected to internet, but they don't have a way to work on digital workplace.
So that certainly could really widen the talent pools that we have right now.
That is the future of work, right? So if you look at future of what we see as work, in the future of work, who you are, where you are from should not matter, and we know we are going to achieve that. And how do we achieve that? By bringing more people into the workplace from different varied profiles, varied races, varied countries, and enable them with the skills, right? If you have to cut down the ramp up time for them, they can come and learn things for 3 to 5 years. All of us went through that digital skills inclusion, digital fluency aspect of it. We went through that. So you have to cut down that time for them to be productive more. So that's where AI and automation kind of technologies come handy. And you have your own people in your existing organization. You have different digital quotients of people. Not everybody have this same digital fluency. So you got to bridge the gap, and you got to bring everybody on the same page to implement digital transformation and accelerate the output of that.
So I just had a mind spark, and what I'm also hearing is that just-in-time digital enablement could also speed up our time from source to hire. It could be shorter. We could not only increase our talent pools, but we could also decrease our costs and prevent recruiter burnout. And oh gosh, the list goes on. That's what I'm hearing? Is that what you're saying as well?
Absolutely. Recruiters can start becoming more proactive in advising their clients, saying, hey, why don't you hire somebody so and so? Because eventually what technology, what it is, it doesn't matter as long as they have right soft skills. The hard skills are actually can be enabled by digital assistants and digital enablement softwares in the market. And that makes HR life easier. They would not have to source those extreme unicorns, right? And you can actually hire somebody, trainable, skillable, and then bring them at work and immediately ramp up. And it also brings a lot of additional talent pool, as you rightly mentioned, and reduces this entire sourcing burden today in the great attrition. If you look at, people are finding it so hard to recruit people with the skills. So that complete equation can change.
How can people additionally connect with you?
I'm on my email vj@techforce.ai in case anything queries. I normally talk a lot on LinkedIn. I write and I do blogs, so happy to engage there as well. But any questions about how a company can start their own digital enablement journey, enabling everybody at work digitally to succeed and help them, happy to do. It's our responsibility to ensure that world is getting more digitally equitable, and so that we all are bringing better and better building better society and better workplace. So happy to engage, and LinkedIn is the right place and first place to catch up.
Thanks, PJ. And thank you, Resourceful Humans, and we will see you back at the end of March. Thanks again, everyone.
Take care of you. Bye bye.